Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the earnings conference call of PNGS Gargi Fashion Jewellery Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode. There will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference, please signal an operator by pressing star and then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Vishwas Honrao, Chief Financial Officer, for his opening remarks, after which Mr. Amit Modak will share a brief about the company. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Honrao.
Thank you, Dominic. Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you to the earnings conference call. For discussion, we have here with us today Mr. Amit Modak, our Director. We wish to start by qualifying that during the call, we may make some forward-looking statements. PNGS Gargi does not provide any specific revenue earning guidance. Anything that is said during the call, which may reflect our outlook for the future or which may be construed as a forward-looking statement, must be reviewed in conjunction with the risks that the company faces. These statements are considering the business environment we see as of today, and therefore there could be risks, uncertainties that could cause the actual results to vary materially from what we are discussing on this call today. I now request Mr. Amit Modak, sir, to take over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conference call. This is our third conference call which we are having interaction with you people since our IPO, which was there in the December 2022. I first of all thanks you all for showing the confidence in the company and remaining with us as a family member, because we treat all people as a family member. PNGS Gargi Fashion Jewellery Limited, I think it's the only fashion jewellery company right now on the board, which is a listed one and working since last 3 years with showing bottom line on the positive note all the time. Just now, 1 week back, we have got our annual results published, which are there on the public domain, which are showing, if you compare with March 23 to March 24, it is almost 100% top line growth. And profit after tax, there also it is near to 90% growth. In earlier call also I have mentioned somewhere that as our volumes will keep on growing, our margins may come down to certain extent, because for increasing volume, we may need to adjust the prices of our goods which are getting sold or branded, or many times it may be for the attracting the people. And secondly, for the growth of business, we might be developing certain markets either through franchisee or through SI stores. There we may need to give higher margins to them for making their activity that ये होना चाहिए उनको break even आना चाहिए. So break even, for creating break even activity, we need to give them higher margin. But still, with all these things, we have maintained the margins around 15% PAT, and that is what we had discussed in earlier our talk, that margin will get maintained not less than 15% at the bottom line after tax. In last year, there is an increase in the gold prices. We started in October 14 karat gold diamond studded ornaments as a new category, which has pushed the sale, which can increase our margins also in an absolute term rather than in a percentage term. So it has happened, and likewise in absolute term, in rupee term, our margins have gone up from 4 crore 68 lakhs to 8 crore 45 lakhs for FY'23 to FY'24. Last year we have just operated 6 months or less than 6 months, that is 20 days less than the 6 months in the diamond segment. This year, it will be a full year, this segment will be there. If we compare results with Q3 of FY'24 with Q4 of FY'24, we will have regret that sale has gone down, but always keep in mind, Q3 is always a festival period. In every year, Q3 will have Dasra, Diwali, Ghatastapana, Navratri, then Kartik Purnima, then Christmas, and all kind of festivals are there. And that's why fashion jewelry or any kind of jewelry will definitely have higher sale in Q3. You can check it with any of the jewelry company, their Q3 is always the highest in the sale figure. If we want really to compare whether we are doing well or not, whether we are progressing properly or not, we need to compare H2 of previous year with H2 of current year. And if we compare that with the Gargi's current results, which were published on the 24th April, you will see from 17 crore Q2, just a minute, sorry, apologize. March 23, Q2 was 16 crore 78 lakhs. Vis-a-vis current year's Q2, it is a 33 crore 16 lakhs. If you see, the growth is almost double. And if we want to say that 33 crore rupees for 6 months, that is a run rate of almost 5.25 crore rupees per month. Earlier period, if you take 16 crore 78 lakhs, that run rate was just a 3 and some few lakhs rupees, 3 crore 10 lakhs, 3 crore 20 lakh rupees. So run rate also has gone up almost by double. Total turnover also has gone double. If you compare PAT for same Q2 of FY'23 with Q2 of FY'24, that is also near to double from 2 crore 55 lakhs to 5 crore 50 lakhs. So on the gross level, I am telling you that kindly compare Q2 of last year with Q2 of current year instead of recent Q quarter to recent quarter, that is a Q3 of FY'23, FY'24 with Q4 of FY'24. As a SME segment listed company, we are supposed to publish results only twice in a year, that is a half-yearly result. But as a prudent practice and keeping investor updated from time to time, we are making effort to give you results after every quarter, and that too with all the adjustments like provisioning, prepaid, post, and liabilities for the provision. Everything is getting considered while extracting the result. It is not on the gross basis. It is on a very precise basis we are extracting the results. Current year we have started in April, but there is a limitation since January 24 itself due to the gold rate. And gold rates are high, that's why ticket size has gone up, even though it is a 14 carat, proportionately rate for the gold for 14 carat also has gone up. And so the diamond jewellery sale has got lightly dent for that period. If we go with the last year, silver jewellery sale or the other fashion jewellery sale was around 28.73 crore. And pieces sold during that period was around 2,17,000. Second was a non-silver jewellery item, which is consists of the gifting items. There we have sold almost 63,000 pieces and turnover was 9 crore 60 lakhs. In silver jewellery, single ticket size, average ticket size was 1,300 rupees. In gifting item, average ticket size was 1,500 rupees. Third category, that is a diamond jewellery, which we recently started. Turnover was clocked at 12 crore 14 lakhs. Pieces sold were 4,600 and average ticket size was 26,000. As I told you earlier, in earlier Concall also, that we will go with the 1550, that is a 15,000 to 50,000 kind of ticket size ornament in 14 karat gold diamond studded. If you see the average ticket size, it is servicing that purpose only. Only with the increasing gold prices, that ticket size may go up this year. But we are trying to make it more attractive and more affordable. Current year, we are adding few locations. Last year in, we have completed the thing with almost 50 locations, including SIS. SIS are mainly with Shoppers Stop, SIS with the PNGS. PN Gargi Sons was running 30 SIS. Then Shoppers Stop was running almost 20 SIS, and 5 were the standalone brand stores. So total count was 55. In my earlier conference or investor connect, I said that I will complete 40 in FY'24. But luckily, and with God's support and your support, it is count has gone up to 55. Current year also, roughly, SIS will increase by another 15 locations, and standalone shop, those which are called as a brand shop or the franchisee shop, those will be completed at least 7 shops in this year. So total standalone shop, current year 5 plus next year 7, will become 12. 30 to 31 will be PNGS shops and 15 additional SIS shops. So current year, 22 minimum addition will be there for the 55, and the number will be lucky number 77. 0077 is a good number. So we will also try to complete that 77 number for the current financial year ending. Surprisingly, earlier we were thinking that Shoppers Stop will not give us very good revenue or something. It will be just for the display purpose or the advertisement purpose. But in last year, we completed almost near to 70 lakh rupees sale from those SIS of the Shoppers Stop, which is a reasonably place, and our expectations were not to that extent, and those are exceeded to our estimation. This year, we have reached to the northeast area, that is a Sikkim, Shillong, and we are expanding in the Seven Sister area. Very shortly, with Shoppers Stop, we are launching in New Delhi. There were some shipping problem for the New Delhi launch. Earlier, we were expecting New Delhi launch will be at earlier stage, but we were insisting for some good locations out of their total location, and now we have concluded it, and very shortly we will come out. In FY'24, we have entered in Chennai, then Hyderabad, Bangalore, standalone store at Latur, standalone store at Andheri for Shoppers Stop. We have added Nashik as a standalone showroom, that is a brand store. It is run by the franchisee. Sector 17, Vashi, it is run by franchisee. Then Lakshmi Road and FC Road in Pune, those are run by the PN Gargi & Sons Limited as a standalone franchisee, where no other PN Gargi & Sons items are getting sold, only Gargi Fashion Jewellery is kept. And all that things are contributing to us for the awareness about our brand with the mass. And mainly that Shoppers Stop is also giving us good awareness with the people regarding our brand. Brand recall activities we are starting this year, and we are going to check the recall. We have created some models through which we are going to check. We are giving some additional concessions or say the incentivization to the standalone franchises which are running the brand stores, and through which they will make more and more propaganda for the brand, and their sale will also go up substantially. Current year in the first month, April, we have clocked sale of around some 3.5 to 3.75 crore. Earlier period, if you see last year, first 6 months run rate was just 3 crore. So this time that run rate has gone up by almost to the level of 20 to 25%. So same way, it may get escalated for the year and far better than what just escalation will tell you. Beyond that also, it will be there. I personally think that this is a fashion jewelry company, and it will catch the attention of the many customers. If you see that 285,000 pieces are sold in last year, That is a sizable number. And as that number goes on increasing, it will be mainly reflecting expanded business through additional spaces as well as recall of the existing customer. In case of diamond, recall will be definitely there because there are good buyback policies, there are good exchange policies, so automatically that callback will come. Current year we have changed one structure, and that is from the SIS with the PN Gargi Sons. We have made their franchisee as a FOFO franchisee owned, franchisee operated. And for completing that exercise, on 1st April, we have sold the entire stock to them, which were lying in their SIS location. And so right now only I am telling you, while examining Q1 results of the current year of PNGS Gargi Fashion Jewellery Limited, don't get carried with the higher numbers of the sale. That is mainly because of the entire inventory is billed in their name for selling at their location. And in Q1 result, I will definitely give you separately figure of the actual sale which happened in their location as a ultimate sale to the customer out of the stock purchased by us, plus it is sold at the proper stock SIS and standalone brand stores which are run by either by the PN Gargi Sons or by the Gargi or by the franchise. So I am giving you hint that even though you look very attractive figure of the sale at the end of the Q1, don't get carried with that. This kind of disclosure very rarely people might be giving. Otherwise, I would like to see that you are joyous about the figure, but I don't want to have any wrong presentation about the sale at the Q1 end. Right now, there are many people who want to ask questions and their precise question. I would like to answer their precise question. So I am handing over for the question and answer.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to please use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Swapnil Kabra from SK Enterprises. Please go ahead.
Hi sir. Sir, इस बार का जो Q4 का जो रेवेन्यू है ना, उसमें सर आप डायमंड का सेल कितना वो बता सकते हो क्या?
डायमंड सेल इन Q4.
हाँ सर.
Q4 diamond sale was it was almost 6.75.
ओके. और सर Q3 का डायमंड का सेल कितना होता सर अपना?
Q3 का कीजिए ना, डायमंड 12.14 was total and so 6.78 if deducted, it will be it was a 5.35.
ओके सर. ओके सर, मार्जिन जो अपना भी जो कम हुआ है उसमें डायमंड का सेल जैसे इंक्रीज होगा आगे, तो आप फ्यूचर में और अपना मार्जिन और करंट मार्जिन से और कम होगा?
In diamond sale, whatever gold component is there, I cannot have abnormal margins because gold prices are universal everywhere, standardized anywhere. Their margins are only on the diamond items and making charge. And this, if you go with that 12.14 crore rupees total sale, I think almost 2.5 crore will be the gold content, where there are margins like a 0.1% or 0.25%.
ओके ओके. राइट सर. राइट सर. सर नेक्स्ट ईयर का जो अपना प्लान है, 7 फ्रेंचाइजी स्टोर जो अपना ओपन करने का प्लान है, इसमें सर मेनली PNGS ओन करने वाला है या फिर हम लोग और कोई दूसरे ओनर्स को हम लोग फ्रेंचाइजी देने का सोच रहे हैं?
See, our brand is a young brand and we are not in the mood to burn the cash. जैसे आपको मैं बोलूंगा कि आप फ्रेंचाइजी ले लो, मैं आपका पूरा 2 साल का खर्चा करूंगा, सिर्फ आपको मेरा बोर्ड लगाना है, 2 साल बाद आपको खर्चा चालू करना है. That kind of cash burning we are not doing. PNGS, that is a PN Gargi and Sons Limited, they have got their own very good image in the market. They can start those franchises and make it viable with some or other combinations, and they have got good holding capacity. They are also not in hurry to make profit from the day one. They are not very much keen about the BEPs and all these things on the hectic style. So generally, while speaking with those promoters, which are the same promoters for the PNGS and PNGS Gargi Fashion Jewellery, they always say that we are ready to have as much as franchises you want to expand. Just see, if no one is interested, don't press to the third party. You just offer it to us and we will execute it.
ओके सर, तो अभी करंट रेस्पॉन्स कैसे आ रहा है, मतलब पूरे इंडिया से फ्रेंचाइजीज का आपको इंक्वायरी आ रहा है क्या?
फ्रेंचाइजीज का इंक्वायरी आ रहा है, बट वी आर लिटिल बिट चूजी, क्योंकि मेरा ऐसा लॉजिक है कि एक बार मेरा बोर्ड लग गया तो वो उतरना नहीं चाहिए. And if casual people are coming and inquiring about the franchisee and they are asking to क्या रहेगा क्या नहीं रहेगा, और 6 महीने 8 महीने 10 महीने 12 महीने के बाद अगर उन्होंने क्विट करने का सोचा तो it will be a forceful adoption for me, and that time it will be difficult. And so we are giving them that if you choose the location, let we see, we will decide whether this location is suitable or not, and then we will allow you to work on that location. Not just मेरा स्टोर है, मुझे डालना है, ये जगह है, आप बोल दो, डिपॉजिट ले लो, स्टॉक दे दो, मैं बेचना चालू करूंगा. दैट काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटी वी डोंट वांट.
राइट सर, जस्ट एक सजेशन दूंगा. आप अभी जैसे आपने बोला है कि Q1 का जो रिजल्ट आएगा उसमें एक्चुअल सेल का नंबर थोड़ा बढ़ के दिखेगा. सर, आई गेस वी शुड अपलोड एन इन्वेस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन सो दैट एवरी वन ऑफ अस विल क्लियरली बी अवेयर कि कहाँ पे कितना सेल हो रहा है. इन्वेस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन सर आप करोगे तो एक बेटर आइडिया आएगा. जस्ट अ सजेशन.
ठीक है, Q1 के बाद में स्पेसिफिक मीटिंग करेंगे, उसमें वो एक्सप्लेन करेंगे व्हाट इज द सेल कॉम्पोजिशन एंड हाउ इट हैज कम टू दैट लेवल एंड हाउ दैट इन प्लेस ऑफ SIS FOFO मॉडल्स आर डूइंग सेल ऑफ द कंपनी. Because this change is not intentional change, or it was not pre-planned something. It has come to our knowledge that there is a huge GST set-off, that is GST input tax, is remaining as a carried over, because they were charging a commission, and on that commission it was a 18% GST, and our end product is getting sold at 3% GST. So there was a huge carryover of the service tax. मतलब GST में जो service tax, goods and service tax रहता है, so and that is not refundable, it is only adjustable. So over a period, future में और pile up होते जाता था, and our working capital was getting locked due to that. So for that part, that solution was come out. Let we start the FOFO model, and that will solve this problem.
सर, नेक्स्ट ईयर का जो अपना टारगेट है 100 करोड़ का, वो ये सब एक्सक्लूड करके ही हम लोग.
नहीं, that you are saying, just a minute, I will correct you. You are saying 100 crore, I am not saying 100 crore. I said in last 2 meetings also, this meeting also, I am telling you that whatever time I had said somewhere that I will have FY'25 with 100 crore. That time I was not listed. I was not monitored by any statutory authorities. That time it was just a first interview after starting or launching the brand, and that's why it was said. I will try to achieve, but it is not my commitment or anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
But you can go ahead with your question. Remove that 100 crore and continue with the question. No?
Sir, the current participant is now not in the queue anymore, sir.
Okay, okay.
We will proceed with the next question, which is from the line of Rahul Kumar Paliwal from Shifa Family Office. Please go ahead.
Congrats for the good
set of
numbers, sir. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Set of numbers. Yeah. Specifically considering, the larger PE-backed players are bleeding in bottom line, while Gargi is profitable since inception. still, though we are a small player, store comparison and all. So, how do you see a conservatively projection of your quality growth for next 3 to 5 years? And I want to club another two questions which are related to this. Is any rough idea about the market size and growth rate in next 3 to 5 years for the segment of fashion jewelry? And do you see any kind of headwind clocking in the sector considering the macros and micro? And if there is a tailwind in the sector, can Gargi outpace that tailwind? So that's about growth and predictions.
See, there are many competitors for me. They are operating in the market. I cannot take names of anyone as a prudent practice. But you all people, when tracking the Gargi, you must be tracking the all other players also. There also, you must be seeing what is the top line and what is the red bottom line for those companies and how cash burn is going on. But I'm not interested in cash burn. I want to create a quality product and quality brand, and that brand and product should speak in the market rather than my advertisement, just a marketing burn. So if you see and if you look to the statistics which is available on the public domain, that fashion jewelry industry is going with the 30 to 40% YOI. And if we see what has happened with the Gargi, from FY'1 to FY'2 and FY'2 to FY'3, our growth is definitely outperformed the market growth expectation or the growth metrics. So from 30%, which is expected for fashion jewelry industry, we have performed 100%. I will not say that every time it will be 100% because doing 1 to 2 it is 100%. But by doing 2 to 3.5, by adding 1.5 additional, previous year only added 1, still 100%. Next year I am adding 1.5, but it is not 100%. So on percentage term, I am not that way going to comment anything. But yes, higher turnover will be there, higher growth will be there, and that growth will be outperforming the market growth, outperforming the expectation of the market growth in the jewelry, that is the fashion jewelry sector. Fashion jewelry as a whole, people are saying that this industry will reach to 30,000 crore by FY'30. Right now it is somewhere 10,000 to 12,000 crore. I am talking about the overall, not only organized. It is overall. Right now, in an organized sector, fashion jewelry is just 3 to 5%. And by 2030, when that 30,000 is coming, in organized sector itself, it will be more than 25%. So for organized sector, right now, if it is a 3% of the 10,000, which is almost 300 to 500 crore rupees, it will reach to somewhere 25% of 30,000 means 7,000 crore. So for fashion jewelry in organized sector will go up very fast and very good with good CAGR for the organized sector. Profitability, it will keep on maintaining as a new addition of the location will be there, more volumes will be there, more attraction to our diamond segment will be there. Because in diamond segment, even though that gold is not yielding any profitability, only diamond and making charge is yielding the profitability, on absolute term basis, additional rupees will definitely keep on adding in the future profit, and that will be pleasing you as far as EPS is concerned. It may not be the margin. Margin may decline from 15% to 13%, but my bottom line, absolute value will definitely grow and that will attract you.
Thanks
yes,
for
sir.
sharing the interesting data point. My another question is about the structure of the board. Any reason, Amitji, you and Aditya both are non-executive director? I mean, why not having a full-time CEO or MD/AD position?
Yes, in last AGM, it was sometime in June 23, this question was asked by the AGM people sitting in the hall, and we have said that by end of this FY'25, we will have full-fledged back-end management like a full-time CEO or executive director. He may not be a CEO, but executive director. with the overall control of the company. Right now, as it is indirectly, we are pleasing to the company and shareholder by not charging anything for our expertise and transferring our free expertise. But definitely, as company will keep on growing, our efforts will have some limitation, and we are in the process of appointing independent executive director or the CEO or the COO, whatever it may be. Right now, there is only manager, CFO and secretary in a KMP, but you will find additional KMPs will be there, and they will take the charge of the company.
So will it be a professional from the market or from the PNG team itself? So insider?
Both options are open, because I need to find out person who is ready to move from PNGS to Gargi Fashion Jewellery, because salary structures and all these things are different, incentives are different. So a person if is interested to go from PNGS to Gargi, he need to sacrifice, and I don't find that is possible. So we are likely to hire it from the market.
Got it. I will get back in the Q&A for the questions. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rajesh from BPC Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, this is Rajesh Singh from BPC Capital. Hello, Miji. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Congrats on a
very good afternoon. Sir, आपका humming हो रहा है. Sound is humming. No clear sound.
Well, let me reconnect it. I think.
To please use the handset mode.
Just a second. Hello. Now, can you hear me?
Better.
Yeah. Hi. So good afternoon, sir. So congratulations on a very good set of numbers. So I have a few questions. So I will ask one by one each of them. So can you please share the sales breakup between PNGS, SIS, Shoppers Stop, SIS, and exclusive stores? Like how much was the sale between these three formats in FY'24?
FY'24.
Yeah.
It was 90% from the PNGS SIS.
90% from PNGS SIS. Okay.
And remaining is from the standalone brand shop and SIS of the Shoppers Stop.
Okay. So SIS of Shoppers Stop, like how much can we say? Like 5%, 4% would be that number?
Last year we have plus 70 lakhs.
70 lakhs.
That is less than 2%.
Right. And then we have the similar margins across the format.
We are locking almost 4% sale online.
4% online as well. Okay. 4%. That's great. And what was the same store sales growth in FY'24?
Same store sales growth, that kind of thing we have not considered, but it is not less than 20% anywhere.
Okay. And we
have not calculated highest and lowest, but average it is not less than 20%.
Okay. And we believe this will continue, like the same store sales growth, the organic sales growth will continue.
The lowest is coming from the rural area. Rural area के जो shops है, वहाँ पे lower sales growth आता है. लेकिन जैसे पुणे में आउन का shop है या चिंचवड shop है, साता रोड shop है, they are giving even 70 to 80% YOY growth. But as I said, that YOY growth in percentage will not get maintained. Amount wise, it will definitely go and maintain.
Right. Okay, great. Okay, the second question would be, like I understand the legacy what we are carrying, that we should not close our store, the board should not come down, and that's why we are a bit cautious in terms of the expansion, but still increasing your exclusive stores by from 5 to 12 this year, it's still quite a good impressive growth, I would say, would be. But still, despite all the fact, like we are still having very limited presence as of now. And I believe in India, you can definitely find at least 15 to 20 good country location, good city locations where probably the risk of closing down is very limited. So what stops us from an aggressive, even more aggressive expansion in 2025 or beyond, now that we are having a complete launchpad ready with us? So we know how the formats are working and what kind of response we are getting from customers. And even factoring in the legacy what we are carrying, I think we should be able to find at least 20 city locations where the risk would be very less. So any thoughts on that?
See, we are prominent in Maharashtra, and we have got already 23 cities covered in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
As far as cities are concerned. In Maharashtra, prominent cities are like Pune, Nasik, Solapur, Mumbai, then Dombivli and Badlapur, that suburb of the Mumbai.
Right.
Then Amravati at top, Solapur is there, then Gulbarga in Karnataka, then Badoda in Gujarat.
Yeah.
So all these areas are tapped. Mumbai is already there, Prabhadevi. We are tapping, but as I said, we are conservative. As you rightly said, there are 20 good cities in India where we may go and we may survive without pulling down our board. That kind of situation will not happen. But if we want to go to Bangalore city is like that. I cannot go with the single store. For creating presence in Bangalore city with the congestion of the traffic and all these things, I need to have 5 to 7 stores. And that is not a commercially viable proposition. So I will go to the Hyderabad, because in Hyderabad there is a concentration of the market area where good luxury market is there. There itself I can put the store and survive the purpose. My purpose will get survived. Or in Chennai also. But for selecting location, instead of that, I am thinking in such area that SIS Shopper Stop is servicing me well, because there is a very low cost of operation for me. Whatever sale is coming, against that there is no operational cost to me except my employee cost, because everything is provided by Shopper Stop. And awareness about the brand is getting created from the Shopper Stop location, because targeted actual customer जो वही देखना चाहता है वो उस शॉप में आता है, and he gets the knowledge that yes, so and so is brand. Once it gets established there, I will come down in same city for setting up separate standalone store, because by that time my brand will have awareness with the many people, and I will require spend less on the marketing for creating the brand awareness. So with that strategy we are going up. Right now, as I said, very shortly we are opening stores at Delhi Shopper Stop. At least 3 to 4 stores will be there, and that will create awareness in the Delhi area. Delhi area standalone store starting is a very high cost proposition. But once my brand will get awareness in a year or 1.5 years, I can have standalone store in Delhi also.
Right. Okay. But in Shopper Stop we cannot introduce the diamond products, right? Because the security.
No, we are talking with them, and they are finding out the solution, because they are also interested. Earlier they were selling some brands there, but those brands are closed down now. So they are thinking that we are the best option for them, and they are thinking for it. But I am not saying that it is a very aggressive thing or anything, because there is a limitation of the security and custodial thing. But yes, definitely at least 2 or 3 places out of 25 places, they are going to start that our diamond segment also.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir. I will come back in the queue.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Kiran Paranjpe, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Modak. This is Kiran Paranjpe. I'm individual investor based in Pune. So, my question is more long-term from the vision point of view. I would like to understand, now you listed this child brand, I would say, of PNG and Sons on SME exchange, right? So, I would like to understand next 5, 10, 15 years, where do you see this company going? In the sense, do you see it to go into the main board? And then next question naturally becomes what happens to the parent brand? And the question is emanating from the fact that the sister concern or the sister branch of earlier, the PN Gargi Jewellers are now filed a draft. So do you see that as a possibility? In that case, the two would be independent listed companies? I know I'm thinking too much ahead of time, but just curious about the reason of listing the child brand and not the parent company.
So we filed parent company's DRHP in FY'18-19. That time, our DRHP was approved and we were open in the market, but that time all of a sudden many entities failed in the market in the jewelry sector. Everyone knows the name. I will not pronounce the name. If you remember, June 18 to December 18 period. And that got something set up for our this proposition of the IPO. Because many investors were reluctant to support the jewelry sector that time. They were all seeing with the doubts to the jewelry sector, and so we prudently decided not to go ahead with the IPO that time. Subsequently, after 7 years from 2018, almost 6 years now, we are self-sufficient, so we don't require public money for that, our parent company. That's why it is default to go public with the parent company. Then why for this child company, as you are saying that it's a child company? It's a vision of the 190-year-old brand people. That fashion jewelry has got very bright future in the coming days. 190 साल पहले भी उन्होंने जब विजुअलाइज किया था कि gold jewelry will be the good business, and they have made a success after 190 years. We are looking that they are still in the market with the good name. Their brand is a very prominent brand. Same way, now their vision is that along with the gold jewelry, fashion jewelry will become popular. It is not the offsetting the main gold jewelry. Because कभी भी कोई जाता है दुकान में 2 लाख का नेकलेस खरीदने के हिसाब से, तो वो फैशन ज्वेलरी का नेकलेस देख के और उसका डिजाइन डिफर नहीं करता है. वो तो 2 लाख का नेकलेस लेता है, ऊपर से चाहिए तो 2-5 हजार रुपए का फैशन ज्वेलरी का नेकलेस लेता है. So that kind of thought process is there, and for that purpose only we introduced this brand in 2021 earlier, go with the public in 22, and we handed over this company to the general investor at a throwaway price, at 30 rupees issue price. And right now you are looking what appreciation people are getting. We could have waited for 2-3 years, 4 years, created a valuation, and then gone for the IPO or OFS of the promoter and all these things. But I, as a promoter, they have got thought process that my investors should get participation right from day one and at that price. That is an attractive price. And that was the reason why we gone with the this IPO at a earlier stage. And it is a full thought that fashion jewelry will have very good and promising market in the coming days. And as I said, 30% YOY growth is there. You also can make an Excel sheet and find out where company will be there after 10 years. I cannot pronounce absolute numbers here.
Yeah, no, I understand. Now, I think my question was only pertaining to, do you see, let's say 30, 40 years down the line, do you see fashion jewelry on a standalone basis as solid and as a strong brand as your gold jewelry is right now? Is that the reason why you made it a separate company and list? That's my question.
Just out of curiosity, what age group you are?
Sorry, age group. I am 58.
58.
Yeah.
So, if you remember, 20 years back, there was not a ready-made garments market. Everyone was buying cloth, getting it stitched as per his measurements from tailor and wearing the cloth. Now, there are very few cloth markets and many ready-made garment markets. Yeah. Even if everyone is knowing that I need 40 number shirt, I need certain number of trousers. Earlier we were not knowing any measurements or anything. We were going to tailor with the cloth and getting it stitched. We were not asking tailor what is my size if I go for the ready-made garment. So the way things are changing, same way this fashion jewelry market will also change. Right now I always call it as a wardrobe market. कोई भी लेडी नया ड्रेस खरीदते है तो उसके साथ में कॉस्ट्यूम ज्वेलरी का आइटम खरीदते है मैचिंग. उसका ड्रेस अगर 2 साल के बाद वो फेंक देती है तो उसके साथ वो कॉस्ट्यूम ज्वेलरी का आइटम भी फेंक देती है. दूसरा ड्रेस खरीद लेती है, उसके साथ का मैचिंग आइटम वापस खरीद लेती है. इट्स अ वार्डरोब. एक ड्रेस उसके साथ मैचिंग आइटम. सेकंडली, जो भी कॉर्पोरेट में काम करने के लिए लेडीज जाती है तो उनको brand is very important. If she is wearing some copper jewelry or silver jewelry ornament और उसकी कोई कलीग पूछती है उसको कहाँ से लिया, तो she cannot say अरे वो कॉर्नर पे एक स्टोर है ना, वो रोड पे वहां से लिया. She has to pronounce some brand. वो बोलेगी प्राउडली यस इट्स गार्गी, तो वो सामने वाली भी उतनी रिस्पेक्ट से उसको बोलेगी ओ गार्गी. सो दैट स्टेटस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट point in coming days. We are eating burger, but we like to eat burger with a brand rather than eating burger in the restaurant of a Udupi restaurant. Same way, this fashion jewelry will get known with the brand and will get known with the quality and will get known how long that brand is there in the market.
Yeah, that's fine. So your ultimate aim is to list on the main exchange, if I'm correct, right?
It will get automatically listed after 3 years because we are compliant. Corporate governance is there. Our network criteria will also get completed by that time because now it has gone up to 50 crore rupees. Our shareholder number is already there. We have achieved that right now.
Oh, okay. That's all my question. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Prashant, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Prashant, and I'm also from Pune, and I would like to appreciate the great performance this company has shown. My question is, as right now you have said that this is a part of accessory, and we can see a lot of accessory companies listed, and I can see the trend where big corporate houses coming in with a big expansion plans and trying to eat up the market as fast as possible. So although I appreciate your strategy of being conservative, but don't you think if there is a corporate house which will come in with big expansion plan, once they see the potential in the market, maybe the market that you have created, it could, hamper our growth?
No, I don't feel like that because we also have got a very good recall of the customer recall, and we have got definitely some expertise in this sector. Even though corporates will come, they will come with the statistics and professional analysis. They will not have hardcore mindset statistics and mindset analysis about the choices, designs and liking. So there are very few corporates which are succeeded in this kind of business. There are few, but very few, not like traditional jewelers. And this is a jewelry business. Even though it's a fashion, it's a jewelry. And along with that, there is a diamond with the real gold and real diamond, natural diamond. So there are designs and liking. And selling skills are there with the our size players. I will say our size players rather than saying small size players, which are not there with the large size corporates who are selling their product in the fashion jewelry segment. There is no knowledge about the product to the many salesmen, and they are not in position to deliver the proper information to the customer. That is what we are looking in the market. We are having survey about the market. And I am not thinking, but competition coming in as a threat. Competition is there everywhere in the market, not only in the fashion jewelry or the brand market. And I also have got many options open to penetrate the market, introducing new products along with my existing products. Because it's a fashion jewelry, even though that jewelry word is there, after a few days that word may get replaced with the lifestyle. And so I also can compete the market very easily.
Yeah, thanks. Fair enough. The second question is, I can see there is a big increase in the inventory this quarter. So are we going to have such increase going forward, or will it be as in alignment with the growth of the company or sales maybe? Yeah.
First of all, there is an increase in inventory YOY if you say. It is because of that diamond segment is added. And in diamond segment, diamond and gold both are precious and high value items. In second my investor Concall, I had already explained this scenario that in coming days my inventory level may go up. But you all will appreciate even though inventory has gone up or my sale spread is moving at upward side, there is no, as on date till date, there is no loans taken or any borrowing is there. It is getting service from the internal accruals. That means whatever profit I am making, those are absolute profits, not book profits.
Yes, that is really admirable that you are doing it without any debt. Thank you. That's all I have to ask. And best of luck for your future.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rahul Kumar Paliwal from Shefa Family Office. Please go ahead.
I think we should apply a very unique philosophy of getting listed. So the PVC and Shark Tank can be very detailed investor. That's very unique, empowering strategies and adding highest possible value to the retail investor. Rarely if you do it. So, sir, you talked about this inventory sale lump sum to FOFO model. So how did it become a win-win strategy for both of you?
As I said, there was a limitation regarding one GST provision that service tax charge to me, which is my input tax, can be adjusted only against the output. But I can't claim the refund of the excess. And it has got accumulated to the level of 1.5 crore as on 31st March 24. And it will keep on adding if I keep the model same. For avoiding that accumulation and getting locked with the working capital, I opted for this model. And this is not going to change any profitability of neither of the PNGS Gargi, that main parent promoter's main company, or PNGS Gargi is not losing anything by changing the model.
Okay, got it, fair idea. So a couple of more questions is like...
Now, henceforth, we will not pay any fixed charge to them as a facility charges.
I see. Got it. And they have shown the interest, or you approached them while...
No, we have convinced them that this is a loss which is we are incurring due to non-availability of the set-off and non-availability of the refund possibility in the present situation. They said it's okay if we are not losing anything, we are okay with this.
Super. Great. My next question is like, what are the key challenges, risk noted since starting of the operations? Considering like one is in category of non-diamond category, having ticket size of few hundred to few thousand, and second category is diamond category. And can both be scaled with the operating leverage?
No, I don't get your question. Please repeat.
So I'm asking about, we have two categories. One is non-diamond, which is items,
yes,
brass items and mixed alloy items, which is having a ticket size of few hundred to few thousand. That's it. And then we have a diamond category where it is clubbed with gold stuff, right? So that's category of 20,000 to let's say 60,000, 80,000, right?
Yes.
So can both this category be scaled with an operating leverage? So in terms of like selling out fashion jewelry 2,000, 3,000 item across geography, maybe once you move out of Maharashtra or you already moved in terms of SIS stores. So can we scale up any risk you noted, the challenges you noted in both the categories?
No, not right now. Because silver jewelry is more and more becoming popular with the cost effectiveness. And with the real gold and natural diamond, such ticket size is not available right now in the market. And our qualities are well accepted by the people. Same qualities with different brands are getting at a higher price to the people. And their buyback and exchange policies are a little bit different from our policies. Our policies are better. So that higher ticket size also there will not be problem. And as our additional location will come up with the franchisee or SAS, that silver jewelry or non-silver jewelry will have definitely higher sales automatically coming in. And right now it's just I will pursue with you people, request you that we have just completed 2.5 years. It's a very small journey we have completed. There is much more to go. In next 3 to 5 years, you may get surprised that what it was at the 0 day, what size of company was there, and at the end of the 5th year or 10th year, what size of company it has become. So right now, I'm not thinking of any threat or any competition or that kind of thing. I am still in a growth mode. ग्रोथ चालू है. ग्रोथ एक बार होने के बाद में कहीं तो मैं पॉज लेके बोलूंगा कि अभी यहाँ से आगे ग्रोथ बहुत स्लो हो सकता है, क्योंकि मैं सफिशिएंटली ग्रोन अप हो गया हूँ. मेरा पूरा कैपेसिटी मैंने यूज किया है. फॉर विद द गॉड ग्रेस ऐसा कंडीशन नहीं आएगा कि मैं बोलूंगा कि मैं फुल्ली ग्रोन अप हो गया हूँ. द ग्रोथ विल कंटिन्यू फॉर एवर.
Got it. My last question is about are we confident about diamond category and non-diamond ticket item 2000 to few thousand as a growth lever for next 2, 3, 5 years, or we may shift to even maintain seasonality or handling seasonality to pure gold and silver articles. Like silver can be used to selling collection items, home decoratives, men's jewelry utensils or more. Did you see anything apart from the two category which you identified? Any discussion on the board at the moment?
No, in jewelry we will have silver jewelry and diamond only. Then gifting item we are adding there, as you said, that home decor items may get added. And as I said, over a period that jewelry may become a lifestyle in the name. Instead of fashion jewelry, it will be a lifestyle, Gargi lifestyle. And then the Pandora will get opened for the many items.
Okay. Any plan for outside Maharashtra, sir, for PNG owned stores and Gargi owned stores?
Yes, this year we are planning to start at Hyderabad as outstate, and one more in Gujarat. And Bangalore, as I said, there is a limitation that one store will not survive the purpose. So I need to have proper survey in the Bangalore, and I will think 2 to 3 stores in the Bangalore in next 2 years time.
Okay. And any reason behind going into Hyderabad, which is famous for this fashion jewelry, and even Northeast people are very adaptive to fashion jewelry. So have you identified?
North is adaptive to fashion jewelry, but in North we will see at the most franchisee or SAS on preferable basis.
I'm asking about 7 sister states like Northeast. They are very, adaptive people in terms of fashion jewelry.
Which state? Himachal. Northeast states we have already started.
Okay.
So the 7 sister area we are already started tapping, but along with the shopper stop, not as a standalone store, because language and all many other problems are there.
Got it. Wishing you the best of the luck, sir. All the best.
So last 1 to 2 minutes are remaining. Any rapid question I will answer.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Rajesh from VPC Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for taking my question again. So a couple of questions. One question is earlier you mentioned that 90% of sales is coming from PNGS SIS. And as the PNGS SIS are not growing, they are remaining 30 in numbers. And if you calculate on the last year numbers, so the average revenue per PNGS SIS is coming at around 1.5 CR on annual basis. So what kind of growth should we expect from the PNGS SIS from an organic basis? Should we expect around 60-70% growth from those PNGS SIS stores?
Few stores will show definitely 60 to 70%, but few stores will get restricted to 20-25%, which are in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. And overall, it will be around 30% growth in all SIS of PNGs.
All SIS, PNGs, around 30% growth we can expect from the PNGs SIS. Okay. And so far we have launched.
I have always delivered what I have said. I have delivered always more than what I have said. It is all conservative statement.
Right. And so far we have launched 14 karat gold and diamond products. And what kind of other products are in pipeline? I just found that you mentioned that Gargi lifestyle can be a future for PNGS Gargi, where we can introduce more products and can have jewelry as well. So this kind of
right now there is no concrete decision about that. It's a very initial discussion. No concrete discussion is there. Whenever there will be concrete discussion and some outcome will be there, I will definitely come to you people first to tell you the news or tell you the details.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Swapnil Kabra from SK Enterprise. Please go ahead.
Sir, my questions were already answered. So, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next question is from the line of Shaila Apte from Airtham. Please go ahead.
Congratulations on good set of numbers, firstly.
Thank you.
Ask regarding the inventory growth. Since gold and diamond have been added now, and we see close to 30 crores in inventory at 4 or 50 crore in revenue, would these kind of numbers be expected in future when gold and diamond contribution increases? Or is this something that has happened because the revenues have not been realized for the inventory that has been accumulated?
See, inventory always get valued at purchase price or the market price, whichever is lower. So there is no question of realizing profit out of inventory. That is the first thing. Secondly, inventory increase is mainly because of the gold and diamond items which are added in the inventory, and those are used in last 6 months only. If you see 12 crore rupees sale of the diamond jewelry in last 6 months with 15 crore rupees inventory, that means giving almost 1.8 times stock turn. In diamond jewelry, stock turn 1.25 is a very good stock turn. And if I am getting 1.8 stock turn, it is definitely a good stock turn. And that inventory has gone up just because of this single reason. That is the addition of the segment, that is a gold and diamond. Diamond studded gold jewelry.
Okay. So we should be expecting this level of inventory going forward as this segment expands?
If same number of locations will remain, the inventory will remain same.
Okay. So percentage...
Because if I will add the location, I need to add the inventory also.
Correct. So in day terms, should we expect 200 days plus of inventory days?
Yes, it will be somewhere between 150 to 200 days.
150 to 200. Okay. Fine. And one more thing I wanted to ask was, previously the online sales were 10% of revenue. Recent, as you mentioned, they have gone down to 4% of revenue. Do we have any plans to focus on online sales too?
Mainly online sale in diamond is not happening. It is happening only in silver jewelry and non-silver jewelry. And that's why that percentage has gone down.
Okay. So we still are on track in terms of online sales when it comes to the fashion, silver and silver jewelry segment of business.
In fashion jewelry, it is almost 8%.
Okay. And
with zero cash burning.
Correct. One last question. Considering that our stores will have more stores that are non-PNG SIS, what is the expected revenue contribution from the non-PNG SIS stores in this financial year?
Those non-PNG SIS stores are mainly from the Shoppers Stop.
Correct.
And Shoppers Stop is mainly for creating awareness about the brand. That is my perception.
Okay.
But still, that Shoppers Stop store has given me almost 70 lakh rupees sale last year. And that all the Shoppers Stop 20 stores are not come up or were on for whole of the year. This year, all these 20 will be there whole of the year, plus addition will be there. And I hope that good sale will be there from the SIS of the Shoppers Stop.
Okay. So, but could we say that, maybe, just putting numbers out there, could we say that close to 20 or 30% of our revenues will be derived from non-PNGS SIS stores?
We have kept target and we are working towards target to the level of 25%. 75% will be from PNGS.
Okay, understood.
It will be going on increasing, but it will not happen all of a sudden.
Okay. Understood. Thank you so much, sir, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for the day. I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Amit Modak for closing comments.
Yes, thank you everyone. Whoever has left with the not getting chance to ask the question, they may send the question to cs@gargi.com. cs@gargi.png.com. cs@gargi.png.com. You can place your question. I will be happy to answer your questions which are remaining unanswered. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. On behalf of PNGS Gargi Fashions Jewellery Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you all for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.